Alright, here we are, MTG Arena, and today we got triple threat here. Three quests in a row. Attack with 30 creatures, cast 30 green and white spells, cast black and green spells. So, you know, green seems like a theme. Let's see where it goes. We're just gonna take it where it lies. Hit it where it lies. Whatever. Let's check the store first. It's card style. Drover Grizzly. Creature. Bear Mountain. It's a card style. It's not a card. But it is 55% off if you like this style. We are going to be honest with you. I'm not sure if we're going to be continuing with Arena after the rollover or not. We might be moving on to Diablo or another dungeon crawler type game. I don't know. But the changes are not good for Magic. It's already been bad enough, and even coming worse stuff is coming. Many people, including some of the top players, are bailing out at this point. Not sure how affected Magic and Diablo are going to be affected by strikes that are going on, or strikes in the gaming community going on, that is no doubt going to delay a lot of updates and new games coming that were scheduled to come out. But not all games are going to be affected. That much we know. But a lot of them. Already starting out in the same rut we left in. Nobody wants to actually play the game. It's either forced wins or forced losses, and collect free stuff that way. You can't get through your quests that way at all. They're not matching us properly here at all, and their shuffling sucks. So we're just walking into the same bullshit that we left last time we played, and the reason that we've been pushing Diablo more. There are some new dungeon crawler games out there that, and I've been receiving notices to go ahead and download, see if I'm interested in those. It's the type of stuff that we receive being our username on Twitch is Dungeon Dad, Dungeon Fam, Dungeon Dad. You want to give us more? I think that's going to be your mistake. Right there, friend. Board wipes are too powerful, but I am casting some green creatures, so I'm just letting it go. But, we're being screwed over here by the game company once again. Not matching or shuffling properly. Not to mention, we've got a ramp up deck here. What about done thinking? About to make my next move soon. This is not how you play the game, guys. We don't come here to stare at people. This is stupid. That's stupid play. It's a mirror match. We are out. And it certainly is what it looks like. Nope, sorry. Like I said, white ramp up against white ramp up never works, but I was casting some creatures, and that's all I wanted to do. If they can't shuffle, they can't have a game. If they can't shuffle, there's no game. If they can't match, there's no game. Yeah. It's as simple as that, guys. They're not providing a game here anymore, and that's why people are walking away. And I even heard some people who do this professionally and make money playing Magic saying that they are leaving at the rollover because of their failures here and how much worse it's getting. They don't listen to the people who play the game any longer. It's all about grabbing dollar bills, and people are tired of it. Yes, if you go listen to Power Dragon, who's a pretty powerful supporter of Wizard of the Coast Magic the Gathering, and not to mention more than good player, you'll hear the facts about what's happening in the back end of the game and what real players who make money from playing are doing and saying. Board wipes are too powerful, and I've been down that avenue before with this game. And, getting pretty damn tired of it, and it's one of those things that should be cleared up in this game, but has not been. Again, we are playing white against white. That is where I draw the line. Right there. We don't play against that. If you can't shuffle and you can't match, you don't have a game. That is the bottom line when it comes to cards. You got to be able to shuffle them, deal them out properly, match the opponents. I mean, we're playing blackjack. There's not much matching, but you still got to be able to shuffle the cards and get them dealt out fairly, mixed up properly, not rigged with an algorithm. Again, we're not matched correctly, so probably not going to complete this in any way, shape, or form. Well, we'll pretend all the same. Yeah, no. Bye bye. Bye bye. Unless they can match them properly and shuffle them properly, we can't play. There's no game. There is absolutely no game unless you match these decks properly. You got to match the opponent. any opponent would not walk up with the deck that I got, would not walk up to a guy with a deck like that and say, "Yeah, I want to challenge that." No, no, you wouldn't. You know what you built your deck to work with. So there's matching, shuffling. It's that simple. That's the whole game. You don't have that, you don't have a game. Again, mirror mirror match, black against black, that don't work either. Let's start doing what's right, not what you fucking please for a dollar bill. Guess he didn't want to play no more. We're not playing a white ramp up deck for one thing, or a mirror match, either one. It's just not happening. Again, if you match cards decks correctly and you shuffle correctly, shit like that don't happen because it shouldn't. again with this white ramp up deck. All these white ramp up decks, man. Why? What's the point? Why would you match white ramp up decks against some of the stuff that I'm putting out here? Makes no sense. They still the white ramp up toting bullshit. Here we go. more weight ramp up. Can tell already just by the way it starts out. Go ahead. Yeah. Yeah. It just makes no sense. Their matching makes no sense. They're shuffling with an algorithm that's rigged. It's a proving losing combination. Now they got people who earn millions of dollars playing in competition saying that rollover things are just going to get worse and they're leaving too. There are better things out there in the mix to be playing. There are definitely better things than this sitting and staring, whether it's a slow server or no players or just sitting and watching people not play after they join the game or leaving when they do join the game. They simply concede without casting a card or allow themselves to time out. This is my third attempt. I've walked away from Magic 3 times now for these very same reasons, and I came back hoping that it was better because of the conversation that was going on, and all it is more of the same every time. It's another white ramp up deck sitting right in front of me. Not got no shuffle here. I should have tons of mana and no power cards, but instead it's completely backwards because their algorithm is rigged. And I refuse to play. No shuffle, no game. You give me a proper shuffle, I will play the game. You give me a proper match, I will play the game. But if you keep bullshitting me and everybody else, nobody's going to play this game no more. Nobody. And that's the way it is. That's what I'm hearing from the best of them to the newest of them. They don't want it no more. Not this way. And all they do is promise to change things, make things better, but then they don't do nothing. These are bots. These are generally 90% of them that either quit before the game starts or they walk away after the first hit. It's another white ramp up too if you haven't noticed. Hey, you see what they're doing here? This is a bullshit game we're not going to deal with. Get the white ramp up decks out of my face. When I bring out these green cards and these red cards, the white ramp up does not belong matched with it, no matter what. Ever. Nobody in their right mind would play games matched like that. Why would you match them here like that? I mean, listen to the people who play the cards, man. That's the bottom line here. The guys who've been playing long enough to understand the strategy of this game, they know what they're talking about. Listen to them. Stop producing it this way. Start doing it the way it always had been, early days, and how it should be today. If this is another white ramp up, we're just going to be done because there's no point anymore. The whole game becomes pointless at that point. Yeah, there it is, right there. Another white ramp up. Nope. Sorry, we're not doing it. We're not even going to try. No try. No try, no try. Don't care if I could win or lose. We're not going to try because you're not doing your part. You're not trying anymore. You're not shuffling or matching correctly. You're just doing as you fucking please, and nobody wants it anymore. Just now you're matching red cards against this. You, you're just imitating what I did 10 hands ago instead of actually really matching them. It's seriously a huge, huge problem here. Nap time. Oh, go ahead. Knock yourself out. By all means. No, no. You see, that's one reason why this game is falling apart. That is an illegal tactic where you take my turn and yours. That is not how you play this game. Never was, never will be. That is why they're going out of business. The last time I talked about purchasing a mastery pass there, the last time around they didn't make it worth purchasing a mastery pass. There was nothing that made it worth purchasing a mastery pass for. This time I have no mana at all. Hmm? Ah, you see, this is going to be one of those ones where they try to mill. But mill decks are not legitimate unless you're milling yourself and you can win. Other than that, no, not getting you anywhere. We're not here for bullshit. We're here to play cards. And this is some of the shit they got to fix right here. Yeah, is it worth losing all your cards? Okay. You know, go for it. I got a funny feeling you're wrong there, but go for it. Almost a whole hour wasted just with bullshit here. I played non-stop and had a great time on Diablo for almost 2 hours non-stop. Here it took an hour to get through one little daily quest. And still not getting dealt to properly. Telling you, unless something mega massive happens at rollover this year round, they're going to be hurting here for players. Like as you can see, they already are. Never ever. We usually barely have to wait 10 seconds for a match. Anything that goes this long is usually somebody timed out and turns out to be a draw. Alright guys, we're going to call the stream because that's what it was. We'll be back. We always are. I hope you give us a like and a follow.